Hello everyone. My name is Tarria and I'm back again reading out of the book of Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. And on today, I was on a web class with Russell Brunson and I am reading out of Secret Pound number 3 out of Secret Pound number 19 on page 242. And Russell was saying you have to go live. So in my next presentation, I went live inside my Facebook group that I have, the Awesome Entrepreneurs group. So I went live today and I am running a 5-day session challenge, inside of my Awesome Entrepreneurs group. And I went live inside my group and on Facebook as well. And I am going to continue to read out of the book of Expert Secrets and how Russell did his presentation. I did the presentation by just talking off the top of my head, sharing my Epiphany Bridge stories, and then going into my stat close. So that's what I did on today. I did a video talking about my stat close on today. Within 26 minutes and 32 seconds, my presentation was done. I had no idea if it was good or bad, and I did my presentation today, and I have no idea whether it was good or bad. It was all so quick, but as I looked at my stats, I saw the sales floods come in. I was then able to promote those presentations on Facebook and other places for the next 3 days until the contest was over. And I myself is having a drawing at the end of my 5-day challenge, 5-day session challenge. Excuse me, y'all. And I am having a drawing to the members that's inside my group at the end of the 5-day session challenge. And I don't know why I want to get the word session mixed up for some reason. I don't know why, but the word is session. SESSION. Okay, and let me continue on. But as I looked, my stats, I saw the sales flooding in. And that's what we want to be able to do, to see the sales coming in. I was then able to promote those presentations on Facebook and other places for the next 3 days until the contest was over. During this time, over 100,000 people saw this presentation, and that is so awesome. We ended up doing over 250,000 in sales, and I won the 50K cash prize. Not bad for only 15 minutes of preparation. And that was awesome what Russell did. And I hope I can do the same thing. Not almost the same thing. I hope I can do the same thing. I may not do as much, but I want to see the sales come rolling in, and I want y'all to see the sales come rolling in as well. And while I thought that was pretty cool, even more exciting was the fact that Brandon and Caitlin Pullen saw what I did and decided to model it. And he's talking about these 2 young ladies that own Lady Boss. They decided to implement on what Russell did, and I decided to implement on what Russell was doing. Later that day, they launched a Facebook Live session and did almost the same thing. They had their stat written down on a whiteboard, and Kaylin wrote her 3 secrets on paper, which she showed as she was teaching and telling her stories. And I wrote mine down on the whiteboard as well. And that's what we want to be able to do. The first try at this process made them over $100,000, and they gone on to do it each month since. And that's what we want to be able to do, to go on to make sales each month. In fact, recently they did over $650,000 from one Facebook Live presentation using their perfect webinar script without the PowerPoint slides, just a whiteboard and a few sheets of paper, and that is awesome. And I use my whiteboard as well. And as I went along, I was explaining the process as I went along, writing it down on the whiteboard. As you master this perfect webinar script and you get better at telling stories and delivering your offer, you can use it to sell almost any product with just in a few notice. The perfect webinar is perfect. The only time it doesn't work is when people mess it up by following what I've laid out in this book. In fact, if you're try it, and if it doesn't work, I can tell you from experience it's probably for one of these reasons. And these are the reasons why it won't work. And I'm going to give it to you, number 1, 2, and 3, if it don't work for you. And we hoping that it worked for you, and I know it's working for me. I wouldn't be at this point in this process. Number 1, you picked a bad market and no one wants to hear what you have to say. And you can pick a bad market. You built an improvement offer and no one wants to buy it. In other words, what you promoting, somebody might not want to buy it. So therefore, you have to change up what you're promoting in your offer. You slipped into teaching mode and didn't create an environment for change. In other words, Russell said you slipped into teaching mode and didn't create an environment for change. In other words, when he tell you to take action upon what he was doing, then you take action upon it. Just like doing a live. I had to go live. You all have to go live if you want to build your business online and become your own boss. If you pick a good market, made a new opportunity is only irresistible, and then use your presentation to break and rebuild their belief patterns around that new opportunity, it works, I promise. As you follow what I do online, you will see me using this script story process in all sorts of situations, including video sales letters, testimonial products and launches and videos, Google Hangouts, Facebook Lives, videos, and even in my email sequence. And you also have an email list, which we'll talk about that later on in the process. You have to build your list. On the following page is a cheat sheet you can use to structure your perfect webinar fast. And here's a picture of the perfect webinar cheat sheet, if you all can see it. You can take a picture of it if you would like with your phone. Give you a few seconds. And that would be the perfect webinar cheat sheet. So question number 1, you will ask, what is the new opportunity I'm offering? Question pound number 2, you can write these down if you like. What is the one big domino for this offer? Question pound number 3, what special offer can I create for those who purchase? Question pound number 4, what is my Effany Bridge organ story? Question pound number 5, what are the 3 false beliefs they have about this new opportunity? The 3 secrets. And what Effany Bridge stories will I tell to break those false belief patterns? What story will you create? What story will you tell to break those false belief patterns in your audience, to get them to believe from internal to external belief? False belief vehicle, Effany Bridge story vehicle, false belief, eternal. Ebony bridge story, eternal. False belief, external. And ebony bridge story, external. And you want to be able to break the false beliefs that they have and how they're feeling, and you want to be able to solve their problem and ease their pain in what problems that they are having. You want to be able to break those false belief habits into external belief habits. And I hope you all got some value out of Secret Pound number 19. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so when I go live, y'all will be notified. And don't forget to share this video out. Give me some likes and shares and comments. And let me put my disclaimer in. Results are not typical. Results may vary. And the next secret we'll be going into will be Secret Pound number 20. And we'll be talking about the Ebony soap opera sequence, which is the email Ebony funnels. And we'll be talking about the email funnels. And I just mentioned that a few minutes ago that you're going to have an email list in your business. And I hope you all enjoyed the content and value I gave to you on tonight out of the book of Expert Secrets. And I will see you in Secret Pound number 20.